Let's make some classic steakhouse style French onion soup. It's a fairly easy recipe, it just takes a little bit of time. We've got a pot over here on the stove. It's not turned on yet. What we're going to do is just take our 4 tablespoons of butter, we're going to throw that in. And we've got roughly 5 large onions here. They're going to be the white, sweet onions. And I'm just going to slice these really thin. And as we do that, I'm just going to take these and then we're just going to crumble up a little bit, separate them, and throw them into the pot. All right, our onions are done. We're now going to turn this onto a medium-high heat, and we're going to cook this for 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. Our onions have been caramelizing. We're going to now drop that to a medium heat. To that, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. And we'll cook this for another 5 minutes on medium heat, stirring occasionally. As you can tell, that's really nice and caramelized. To that, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. We like our garlic to go just a little bit over. Give that a nice stir, make it fragrant. All right, to that, we're going to add half a cup of red wine. We're using a cab. Pour that in. Just going to mix that together. We're going to take our spoon and deglaze the bottom because we want to get all those flavors off the bottom of the pan. Stir that. Okay, now to this. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, as we like to say. We're going to add half a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. We're going to add 32 ounces of beef broth. We're going to add 4 cups of chicken broth. We add 2 sprigs of thyme, 1 bay leaf, or if yours are kind of small, just add a couple. Well, 1 large bay leaf. We're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, just going to kind of give that a little mix. And we're going to simmer this, cook this on like a medium low. We'll cook this for 20 minutes. All right, we've got these fun little bowls that we're going to be placing our soup in. So we've set our oven on broil. We've got a little bit of olive oil here. We've cut our French bread into about 1/2 inch slices. You can go up to 1 inch. It just depends on how thick or how deep your little bowls are. And we're going to toast this for about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes on each side. So, put a little olive oil on, and then broil it 1.5 minutes to each side. All right, we pull those out. Now, we're going to do a couple of things here. First of all, go back over here to our soup. We made some chicken over here. You got to watch that recipe. But one of the things you want to do in this soup is you want to make sure that you pull out those sprigs and those bay leaves, because you don't want either one of those to munch on. All right, looks good. Now we're going to fill our soup bowls up 2/3 of the way to the top. Once we get that done, we're going to take our little piece of bread, place it right there on top, and then we've grated some cheese. We've got some Swiss cheese, some mozzarella cheese, and we also have some Parmesan cheese. The ratio you want to do about 3/4 of it to Swiss, 1/4 you want to do your what's the other one?
Parmesan.
No, the other one.
Oh,
mozzarella. And then you want to just do a sprinkling of Parmesan on top after that. So we're just going to pour this on, put those on top. And then once we get our cheese on top, we're going to take it and we're going to broil it until everything is nice and melted. We're going to do the other cup, and then we're going to show you what it looks like when we're all done. All right, you pull it out of the oven. Take a look at the top. You can see a nice little golden brown. Cheese is all melted. Going to let that cool just for a second because it's going to be super hot. And then we're going to enjoy some Steakhouse French onion soup.